was a game-time decision. He worked out the last couple of days. He worked out earlier today. The decision was made that he just could not go, and it was better to let him rest up for perhaps game number 6 so that he'll be ready for Friday night. But he did have time after the game to visit and give us his thoughts.
Encouragement, because the guys are tired. And so just trying to, after every inning, cheering and trying to be an encouragement for the team.
Inside, West Virginia dominated the first half for the most part. A furious run, though, at the end by Virginia Tech. They're close.
Yeah, that was kind of the difference. I got off to a slow start, but I knew that I knew.
Always something to spice matters up.
It was a great play overall, man. Great drive by John. He drew the whole team in, and he was able to kick the ball to Nene, who's been dunking everything all night. So why not get the ball to the high hand?
The most wins in Heat history, and then also the #1 seed. How gratifying is it?
See, that's good product placement. It's going to be something nice to look back on. Well, if it does anything, it gives us good momentum when we build into the playoffs.
One thing that we talked about before that you guys have been able to do is play defense in a way that is similar, even when the quote-unquote front line.
Plow drivers like it. They've been able to come in and really clear the streets really nicely. In fact, they've cleared it so much that people have put on their scarves and their hats and their big coats, and we've seen a couple of people walking down the street now that they've been plowed. We've seen a couple of people jogging down the street, and they are on the street because the sidewalks are still pretty thick. Now, we spoke to some people earlier today about,
outside, inside their homes. You heard from the mayor who said a number of people haven't left. That worries them, but at this point, if you haven't left, don't go out. You probably can't get out.
Throughout the repairs, police tell us they are still looking for those 8 suspects. Reporting live in Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks. Next at noon.
The officer also happens to be a newspaper reporter, and he was here tonight.
This morning, the detectives have spoken to her since. Police say the very grave fears they held for the boy's safety are now not as serious. An air and ground search will still continue tonight, though, and the registration details of the silver Camry have been given to taxi and truck drivers and police.
You're so locked on.
Oh my God.
At the location where he dropped his, please don't do that, where he dropped his knapsack. Shepard?
Join the fanfare. It's really a cool environment, guys. So we're going to send it back to you in the Toasty Warm studio.
In Indianapolis, trying to win back-to-back road games in the AFC South.
Different media.
Lose control, and back here you can see the result, the car crashing right into that pickup back there. A couple of fellas visiting us here, looks like Gumby and Pokey, crashing right into that pickup.
Look at, here we are right here, and then all of a sudden Jonas, hey Jack, come on man, you got to open this up. It's the Christmas time. It's the holiday season.
Just styling you up.
למערכת הבריאות בעקבות סיכום שמושג הערב בין משרד האוצר לבין ההסתדרות. בעוד ההפגנות נמשכות כאן מאחוריי, אני יכול לספר לך שבנוסף סוכם על 6 תורנויות בחודש כמכסה מקסימלית לתורנויות של המתמחים.
Spitze 7,40 Meter erreicht. Normal sind 6,40 Meter. Und mit diesen 7,40 Meter ließ er auch noch einen halben Meter Platz bis zur Hafenkante, sodass nur an den tiefer gelegenen Gebieten es etwas rübergeschwappt ist. Im Moment hofft man hier in Norddeich, dass der Wind so lausch bleibt, wie er im Moment ist. Und vor allen Dingen, dass er weiterhin aus südwestlichen Richtungen weht. Denn dann kann der Ebbstrom, der jetzt inzwischen eingesetzt hat, ungehindert in die Nordsee abfließen.
Trošku se teď podíval také do vysílání České televize. Abych dokončil tu myšlenku, byl na stadionu klid. V téhleté chvíli je všechno připraveno k tomu, aby fanoušci opustili nejenom přímý přenos České televize, ale aby opustili také Prahu. Policie má samozřejmě přijatá opatření, která by měla zamezit jakýmkoliv dalším incidentům.
You've gotten off some great starts here in 3 of the last 4 majors. 17 of 18 greens hit today. What was working so well?
think everything, just being in the gym harder and just, just keep humbleness.
In terms of...
You would if you are out on the road, if you have to be on the road. But yeah, I mean, cars parked in the middle of the road. We're seeing it right here all over, and just, dodge those cars in the road. Absolutely.
Really fast because they're not going to stay frozen. And she didn't believe me. She said, no, it's cold. I said, it has to be 0 or ice cream won't stay cold. And lo and behold, it's so warm.
Part of the storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
Come into a new team. Guys, you got to listen to me. You got to listen to me, Lucy. Come on now. Steven, you got to listen to me. Okay. All right. But really, you guys do have a lot in common.
Spaghetti bolognese. I'm afraid we've got a company here. Excuse me, please, sir. Yeah, those two products.
Oh, isn't that just the sweetest thing ever? All right. So, if you got anything to say to the people out there who are listening to this, what would you like to tell them?
Be careful what you hear and go for what you know.
Wait, wait, what are you doing?